the programme this week, Europe's free skiers triumph at the Tignes airwaves, we've got a report on spending New Year in the Alps, and find out what happens when a chairlift lets you down. Hello everyone, and welcome to the first Snowcast of 2009.
It was a snowy New Year across many resorts in the Alps, but we've got a report on that coming up later in the programme.
Firstly, over 2,000 people turned up to watch the Riders' Cup event in Tignes last weekend. It's part of the Tignes airwaves, which has been taking place this week, and like its golfing counterpart, the Ryder Cup, this competition is based on team ranking rather than individual.
Play till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me.
Both teams are pulling off impressive moves in the big air, but Frenchman Kevin Rowland took the lead in the halfpipe with a superb cork 5 double mute. The event continues into the 9th of January, and you can catch up with all the events like ski across and the mogul competition on the Tignes website.
Now, New Year is one of the best times to be out in the mountains, and we've got a special report from Juliet Dyke about how they celebrated the arrival of 2009 over in Switzerland.
Well, it certainly beats seeing in the new year in front of the telly with a bottle of bubbly. I've always wanted to visit the Alps over the festive period, but was never sure how the snow conditions would fare so early in the season. I didn't have to worry on that score, as it started snowing early on New Year's Eve and didn't stop all night. The celebrations in town were lively, with a DJ playing in the main street, plenty of wooden chalets set up to supply mulled wine and champagne, and fireworks overhead. New Year's Day dawned bright and sunny, and I thought I might be one of the few to drag myself out of bed and onto the slopes. But it seems the lure of powder on a bluebird day was strong enough to get plenty of fellow skiers out of bed too, despite the hangovers.
Elsewhere in the Alps, the celebrations were just as big. Ski Club rep Dale Broadbent sent us these photos from Tignes, where he said 15,000 people crowd around the lake area to watch the fireworks. And over in Switzerland, Carl Newman was leading a Ski Fresh Tracks holiday in Davos. He told us that they saw the new year in style, dressing up for the occasion and enjoying an 8-course gala dinner. He assured us, though, that he was tucked up in bed after midnight to enjoy the next day's powder, but can't vouch for what the rest of the guests got up to.
And it was a memorable new year in Vail for one skier, but for slightly different reasons. According to the press release from the resort, he fell through the seat of the chairlift and got his ski jammed in the frame. He was hanging around for a few minutes in the cold, but lift staff was soon able to get him down safely. Looks as though he forgot his thermals though.
Well, after that, now on to the snow news, and kicking off with Austria, where you will need your thermals because temperatures are low, but on the plus side, sunny weather is forecast this week.
There's been fresh snow over in France. In a solar 15 centimetres fell on Wednesday, and the reps in the three valleys have reported some excellent on-piste skiing.
Our SAS Vail rep has also reported some great conditions on the slopes, and similar to Austria, cold temperatures are helping to maintain the snow.
There's also been some more snow in Italy. The Milky Way resorts received around 30 centimetres, and Alagna has got the deepest base of the resorts that we report on, a whopping 4 metres, which is double what they usually get.
Over in Andorra, there's been a light dusting of snow on all of the resorts that we report on, which has helped to freshen them up.
There's been more snow in Norway, 30 centimetres at Oppdal, and there's been more snow in Sweden as well, at Åre and Salin, and there's even more snow forecast.
Up in Scotland, the Lect has got the most skiable terrain open on Thursday. Glencoe and Cairngorm are both closed, and at the Nevis range it's only possible to ski on the artificial slope.
And guess what? It's been snowing again in America, most notably across Utah and Colorado, where we've got a joint dump of the week this week, an incredible 60 centimetres of snow at Snowbird and Alta.
Over in Canada, there's great snow news too. There's powder in Fernie, fresh snow in Sunshine Village, and in the northern British Columbia Skeena-Helly ski area, there's a predicted 61 centimetres of snow coming next week, so I wager that dump of the week could be got back by Canada.
We'll see, we'll see. Anyway, on Ski TV this week, learn the difference between edging and pushing your skis for better carving and control.
To begin with, some people find it hard to feel the difference between edging and pushing, as the skis, to some extent, are always on their edges and are always pushed against the snow.
Well, that's it. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you keep checking the Ski Club website for the latest news and snow reports, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.